welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so your girl is on call. I'm serving my 80 days. I'm serving my reserve days as usual, and I got a call from crew scheduling this morning. My on-call day actually started today on the 20th of July, but I did not receive a call the day prior, so I was peacefully in slumber when I got a call from crew scheduling today at about a few minutes after 11 a.m. letting me know that I have been assigned a rotation. Yes, I have been assigned a rotation. I'm not going to reveal the location yet, but it is somewhere that I've kind of sort of been before. I've been at the airport before, but not necessarily in the city. So today I will be going there, and it will be my first time as a flight attendant flying to that destination as well. So I'm super excited. I'm super happy. I can't wait to get there. The goal is to vlog this experience. As usual, I come to you guys as a new flight attendant, share my experience with you. That way, if you're on your way to become a flight attendant, you know what to expect and how the whole experience has been for me as a flight attendant. I am getting ready to go. I have my hair wrapped up. I'm about to take this down, pack my food, and go. As usual, I always meal prep. The goal for this trip is essentially to go out and eat because I do want to explore the city, but I still have to take food with me. I can't go anywhere without food. I have to have food just in case of an emergency. I'm always ready for plan B, plan C, plan D, okay? So that's where we are with it. So my strategy essentially with this job, once I get settled in, and I'm getting settled in right now, is that every location that I go, be it international, domestic, I'm gonna do one thing. I don't want to try and attempt to explore the entire city in one trip because we fly there a lot. So why do that? Yeah, so the goal is to experience at least or explore one location or one tourist destination at a time. That way, every single time I go there, there's something else to do. So that's the goal, that's the plan, and I am armed and ready to go. All right, so right now I'm getting ready. Already got my hair done. I'm packed, but not done packed yet. I'm still meal prepping, so that's the goal. I'm just gonna get my hair together and then pack my meal. In this case, although this is a 3-day trip, typically when I'm going on 3-day trips, I take 2 dinners and 2 breakfasts. But because, like I said, I plan on eating during this trip out or getting food out or something, so I'm just packing 1 dinner and 1 breakfast and some snacks because I just want to have food. Plus, although it's a 3-day trip, I'm not spending 3 nights at I'm not spending 2 nights at different hotels. Unlike domestic 3-day trips where you end up spending 2 nights at 2 different hotels, this one is just 1 hotel and it's a 24-hour layover. So that's what makes this different. So as long as I have dinner and breakfast, I'm good to go. But in between, I can always step out and get something to eat. But that's the reasoning behind me taking just 1 dinner and 1 breakfast. Plus the trip is overnight, so we're essentially leaving Seattle here. We're departing after 5 p.m. and we're scheduled to arrive the next day after 1 p.m. at the destination. So technically, even though it's 3 days, it's not necessarily like 24 hours each day. So the days overlap. So it kind of makes it easy because I'm able to spend more time at home. And then I go to work, end up at a different country, and then I come back the following day in the afternoon. So here we are. All right, so the hair is ready. If you guys are wondering, no, I did not perm my hair, relax my hair, whatever it is. It's still very much fully natural. I just blew it out and attempted to straighten it, but my hair apparently only responds to silk press. So flat ironing my hair made no difference at all, but it is what it is. So that's where we are with that. So yes, let's go get my meals so that we can get going because your girl does not want to be late. That's not the goal. All right, so like I said, I am packing only 1 dinner and 1 breakfast, and for today I put together some chicken, shrimp, like stir-fry sauce situation going. I usually take that with ramen noodles, so I did prep that. And then for breakfast, I wasn't able to make anything for that, so what I'm taking are Hot Pockets for that, but it serves the purpose, okay? Roll with me here. Here's my hot pocket. That's gonna be for breakfast. And then I usually take this coconut water whenever I have it. I take it along with me. It's good to stay hydrated, get some liquids in, and still have some flavor to it. So that's great. And then I have a beverage as well. I know, don't come for me. We do have tons of beverages in the plane that I could drink, but I still bring my own because I'm not counting on catering to come through with anything. Like, I'm ready for plan B, plan C. That's all I'm saying. And then here's my dinner. I do put them in these glass bowls. That way, it's better than the plastic. I do use the plastic sometimes, but I'm trying to lean away from that. So, because these are heavy, and if I pack multiple of these in my lunchbox, it just becomes extremely heavy. That's why I prefer the plastic bowls, Tupperwares, but we're still figuring it out. Work in progress. And I am taking some cherries as well. Gotta have some fruits with me. I do have additional snacks, and then also some pre-packed snacks and fruits as well, because like I said, I always want to have food. You don't know what's gonna happen. The plane might break down, you might get delayed, you might get rerouted, you might get sent somewhere, you might end up staying where you are for more than a day than you should. So I just try to make sure that I always have something. COVID has taught us all that anything can happen at any time. So I am just always ready. So what I'm doing today is that I did get a new carry-on bag, not the luggage itself, but the because we're allowed to carry 3 bags, right? So as a flight attendant, you're allowed to have 3 bags. And the second bag that I have is the beige Weekender bag. And if you're familiar with the luggage, which I'm going to show eventually, it has a base at the bottom where you can potentially put your shoes or makeup or something in there, and then it has the upper part as well. But for me, what I plan on doing is that because I got the big bag, I didn't get the small one, so I plan on using the bottom portion to keep my meals, and then I'll use the top for all other items. That way I end up with just 2 luggages, the carry-on roller bag, and then also the one handbag as well. So this is how that appears. So this is the bag as a whole, essentially, and this is not sponsored, by the way. And then I keep my meals at the bottom here. So essentially I will be keeping my lunch box, or because I do have to add ice packs to this, so I have a lunch box that I can squeeze in here, so it can keep the meals that need to be kept cold. And then I have my snacks. I have some dried tomatoes here, some chips, sugar, and other stuff as well. So that's where we are with the meal. But once again, I am not going to disclose my destination. You all will have to find out, wait to find out. But I'll definitely share the experience because it is definitely the first time that I'm going there. So I look forward to it for sure. These are the ice packs that I use. I have 4 of these, but for this trip, I'll just be taking 2 because the only thing that I'm supposed to keep cold is my the sauce that I have plus the coconut water. So hopefully should be enough. Hopefully my luggage doesn't feel too heavy because I'm trying to avoid carrying anything extremely heavy. Alright, so I'm all packed. I do have the cold meals in this lunch box. I used to work there, ignore. But it came in handy, and you guys know we're not trying to spend too much money out here in these streets. So this is what I have. I have snacks and everything. So I'm ready to go. I need to put these things away, so ignore those, but I had to switch out some stuff because I didn't want to take too many clothes that I wouldn't need, especially for this trip. So because I knew ahead of time where I was going, I decided to just remove the things that I did not need, just to take the things that I needed as well. Oh my, it is so hot right now. It is too hot. I cannot take it right now, but I am heading out. I'm going to the airport right now. I'll definitely try and get some clips in when I can. If not, I'll see you guys at my final destination.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like.
Hi guys, hello. Yes, I am finally at my destination, guys. I have arrived. I am in Amsterdam, guys. Friends, I am in Amsterdam. This is my very first international trip, and I'm on 8 days. I thought cruise scheduling was not going to use me today, and then all of a sudden at 11 a.m. today, or in this case yesterday, I received a call from cruise scheduling about this trip. So I believe the person that was initially supposed to be on it called at last minute. I don't know what happened, but all I know is that even when I got to the hotel, their name was on the room. So clearly it was very much last minute, but all the same, it's all good. It's all good. Your girl is in Amsterdam, and I just wanted to touch base. The crew and I are going out for do a little bit of shopping, and then also get something to eat. We do plan on, there was one other crew member that she was very, first of all, let's debrief first. It is my first international. I know you all want to know how it was. One thing I will say is it's very different. Yes, it is very different. The service and the process, or some of the things that we do with international trips compared to domestic trips, are very different. But like everything else, you have to give yourself the opportunity to learn. So just be open to feedback, and just know that the pace on international rotations or trips are faster. So compared to domestic, where it tends to be more lax, international is not that way, because you're serving a lot of people, and you have to make sure you're getting through what you need to get through so you can get to the next step. But one thing I will say is the crew was amazing. They were very patient. They were willing to teach, pulse checking, making sure I was good, just showing me what I needed to know. I know we all go for training for 6 weeks and we go bam, but one thing I can certainly tell you is that training with regards to service and the flow of service and how things are done, it's not complete when you're done with training. I feel like with that, the service aspect of training, you learn as you get on the job and you work with people. So I am praying for you all that you end up with a crew as amazing as the crew that I work with, who are so helpful and willing to show me and teach me and direct me and all that. But mind you, learning is a two-way street. In as much as you do want to learn, you also have to open up yourself to feedback, because you don't know everything. And for me, I learn by doing and observing. So, and I don't mind receiving feedback about errors made here and there, because you don't know everything. So if you do want to learn, you also have to open yourself up to feedback, because you have to make room for any area of opportunity that you need to grow in. But I will say the crew were amazing. It was good. It was a good flight. Passengers, everybody was great. We did have a little bit of an issue, but it is what it is. It's just one of those things where it's not an issue per se, but it's just, we have to make sure, ultimately our goal is to ensure the safety of everybody on that plane and ourselves as well. So if that is the goal, we have to make sure that people don't get to the point where they become a nuisance to others and put others' safety at risk. So if we need to cut you off, we're cutting you off, essentially, in summary. But aside from that, it was great. It was my very first experience and my during international. It was my this time around, the position I worked was one left inboard. So I was essentially working the left aisle in first class. So there are two aisles because we're on a wide body plane, and wide body planes, as I've explained in my previous videos, are planes with double aisles in them. So there's an aisle on your left and there's an aisle on your right as well. So I was working, or I was in charge of working the aisle on the left. It was definitely a good start. There were a few things that I needed to polish up because, like I said, training does not set you up for success when it comes to service. When it comes to emergency safety, we're good because that was the core focus of training. Oh, since we're on the topic of training, so I did get an see an update where with the airline company that I work for, training will now be 7 weeks, I believe. So I'm not sure when the rollout is gonna be, but I'm not even sure. Can I share this? I don't even know. But at the end of the day, I hope them prolonging the training process or the duration means that they're going to spend more time on service, because I feel it does us a great disservice when that doesn't happen. Because one thing I've noticed is that it would have helped a little bit if we spent more time being trained on service and some of the things to take note of and stuff like that, actual experience and exposure. And if they can take it up a notch and have us like do like a mock international service, even if we won't do an international rotation, we should do like an actual process. I don't know, like at the end of the day, I don't know what else they can do, because I feel like the job itself, when it comes to service delivery, it's more so like on the job, you know, as you do, you learn. That's how I see it. But I will say today I was present and in place. I was trying to figure out my variants, guys. I was trying to figure out my variants. I felt all new again. I've been doing domestic back to back, and I've gotten comfortable. I understand things. I get how things go. And then I did this, and I was like, ooh, oh my God. One thing I will also add is that if you can get the opportunity to do an international trip in your first month, do it. If you can pick it up as a trip on open time or swap with somebody, do it. Because I feel when you're new, the sooner you do things, the better, because then it doesn't feel like you've missed that. I don't know. It just felt weird doing international now in my 3rd month. Maybe because I've done domestic and I've gotten the flow or understanding of how things work, so it feels weird. It feels like I'm new all over again, and I never liked that feeling because I always feel lost. But it doesn't matter. It's still a good feeling. It's still my first trip anyway, regardless of how long I've been a flight attendant, so it doesn't matter. But one advice is that if you can't get the opportunity to do it in your first month, do it. 2nd month, do it. So yeah, that's it. It's been great. Crew was amazing. And what else? Yes. So we are in Amsterdam now. It is currently like 2 o'clock. I am meeting the crew downstairs at 3:30 so we can go out and do a little bit of shopping and then get something to eat as well. I did overpack as usual, so I am learning gradually not to overpack. So if you are coming to Amsterdam, if you do, I have to bring a meal. I can't go anywhere without a meal because you never know what will happen. And I want to make sure that I have food accessible all the time. And so I'm definitely going to bring a meal, but I have to pack lighter. There's some few things that I don't know. I think it's because of water that I have. That's why. But the bag feels super heavy. I have no idea why. But I need to strategize more in terms of packing. So when I do figure out my packing situation or what works best for me, I'll definitely share with you guys, and then I'll also give you like a full breakdown of like my meal prep process and stuff like that. But for now, what we're going to do is that I'm gonna get dressed, get ready, so that I can go hang out with them. I'm not even gonna sleep at all or attempt to take any nap, because once I get on this bed, I'm done. The show is over. But yes, I do want to go out and eat, and then they wanted to show me a few things around, but yeah, that's it. And then tomorrow morning, I have one of the coworkers wanted to show me a grocery store that was around where you can go and buy some things, you know, because we are international. We need to, you know, buy something. I can't I can't come here and go empty-handed. You know, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So I do want to get a few things. One thing I will share is that now that I've done Amsterdam in my 8 days, I did bid for it. just so you guys know, yes. So what I did was that on my 80s, my first preference was a generic one, which was transoceanic trips only, which is essentially international, but over the ocean. So that was what I preferenced for this 8A. And then I also went into preference specific rotations. So I preference Amsterdam trips, specific rotations. So I went for Amsterdam rotation and I bid for that. I preference that. Or bid for it, I guess. Yes, whatever. Yes, I preference that. And I preference several international trips. Amsterdam, London, and then Paris. I didn't see any Haneda or anything, or Incheon, so I didn't preference those. But London was my last choice because London has when it comes to taking liquids to London, it's too complicated. That tiny little bag, I'm not ready for that. I want to do something else that's very simple before I go to deal with the customs with London. But yes, so I preference those. So remember, I did a generic preference, which is for any transoceanic trip at all, and then I did specific rotations as well for my 8 days, and then I got called for this. But I didn't even think I was going to get used because there was nothing on open time. I think the person that was initially supposed to work this trip like called out last minute. I think that's what happened, because even on the hotel information is her name. My name had to be added on. So yay me. But yeah, that's where we are right now. So far the job has been great. International was a lot. The service was bam, 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 bam. So many things going on, trying to keep the customer service and the flow and the energy and the vibe going, and also staying on top of the service and the things you have to offer. I think one of the things that made it more complex for me was the fact that we're offering so many things, so many variety. And even though our beverage is the same as domestic, there are some additional stuff that I wasn't aware of. So if you can read up on it and do whatever you can to stay on top of it, go ahead and do so. And it was my first time on this aircraft as well, so I have never worked in this aircraft before. So it's definitely a learning experience, but once again, open yourself up to feedback, ask questions, and be pleasant, okay? Be pleasant, because with the way things run, there will be moments where somebody might try and correct you or show you something in the middle of something, but just be open and willing to take feedback and correction. Don't come here being defensive, because nobody's out to get you. If it goes well, it goes well for all of us. Awesome. Let me just get ready because I'm talking way too much right now. This is the look. I'm not wearing the slippers, so I'm probably gonna wear sneakers, but I just put on a pair of jeans, and then I have a sweater and a white inner top. It is warm out there, but I heard it gets colder at night, so I'm trying to layer up so I can be ready to go. It's currently 2:30, so I'm just gonna relax and probably eat some snacks or something, you know, make a few calls here and there. But I'll try and get some shots once I go out. But right now, like I said, whenever I go to somewhere new and fresh, I try to soak it in. But definitely trying to insert some clips here and there. What is my view? My view is nothing too crazy. It's just the town. Let's see. As you can see, my view is nothing too crazy. It's very basic stuff here.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. Oh, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And I don't know, but I look so pale. Don't mind the face, but it is the next day, guys, and whew, today is go home day, and I woke up early because one of my crew members wanted me to try out this fried fish situation that they have here in Amsterdam. Currently, it's very popular, and everybody loves it. But quick recap, we arrived, I left Seattle Friday, I arrived here Saturday, no, we left Seattle Thursday, I arrived here Friday afternoon in Amsterdam, Friday afternoon, and I went out, we went into the main city and actually walked around a bit, took some photos here and there. I didn't really do much because I really wanted to absorb everything and just pay attention to where we were going, where we were walking. That way, when I come back, not if, because I'll definitely come back. We fly to Amsterdam like Seattle to wherever. So, so that when I do come back, I can do more, record more, actually do a whole full vlog. But we did get some food. The food was amazing. Oh my god, I had dumplings for the first time, guys. So good. And then I had this pork belly, fried pork belly with rice. So good. 10 over 10. But the next day, which is Saturday today, go home day, one of my crew members were like, she wanted to show me a supermarket, which has some really good stuff here in Amsterdam. So we went out. I just came back now. Pickup today is at 12:20. It's currently 10:51, so I have about 1 hour 30 minutes to get ready to go. But like I was saying in the beginning, there's this fried fish situation. I think they call them Kimblins. I think that's what it is. That is very popular. So she got me some. It's like fried fish, and then it comes with a sauce. So the sauce is either tartar sauce or garlic tartar sauce or whatever. But they are so good, and it's fried fresh, like literally right in front of you. So it's really good. I did get some stuff from the supermarket as well. I got this soup. It is pre-packed soup. So you make it yourself with like hot water. I wanted to get it like for emergency situation to put in my lunchbox because I'm trying to get meals that are good, healthy, but will not weigh my lunchbox down because I'm still trying to figure out how to work with that situation. So yeah, she introduced these meals, soups to me, so I decided to buy a few and try them out. So I got a couple of them. So yeah, I got a couple flavors. I got the pea soup, and then I got the mushroom soup, and then carrot soup as well. Just to give them a shot. So you make just give it a shot. You make it yourself with hot water. And I can't come to Europe without getting chocolate, so I got some chocolate for sure. And shot bread as well. It says pure butter, so let's see. So I did get a few things from the grocery store. You can go international or Europe or anywhere
and I get groceries. Hello. But that's how it's been. It's been good. So right now I'm just finishing up my meal. I'm gonna get dressed, shower, get dressed, and get ready for pickup. Hey y'all, so yes, this brings me to the end of this trip. We are in Amsterdam. We're about to leave Amsterdam. Pickup is at 12:20. So I'm packing all my stuff and getting ready. But I must say, it's been fun. I enjoy the crew that I had. They were very super helpful. And the two crew members that were willing to take me out and show me around, that was really good. So had some really good meals for sure. But it's been great. I enjoyed it. So it's the end. It's the end. I do have a lot of time off of my schedule that I can potentially pick up another international trip. So for this month, I can actually pick up 2 more if you ask me, but I'm probably not going to do it. I want to use the 1.5 week that I have off. 1 week that I have off to just get myself together and just figure out recording and all that content creating aspect of what I do. So I'm probably not going to pick up any other international trips, but out of Seattle, we do fly to Amsterdam, London, Paris a lot, Incheon, Haneda, all the other places. So there is a potential. I do also have a lot of free time on my schedule in August as well. That being said, I really need to record and schedule reaction for August. I haven't done it. So see why I can pick up another trip? I need the time to do so. So definitely need to do that. But that being said, it was fun. The fish, the Kimblins were good. So if you do come to Amsterdam, definitely I will try and drop the information of the Chinese restaurant that I visited as well. But it's opposite. It's in Chinatown and it's opposite the Chinese temple. And it's near or in the red light district. I think it's either near or in the red light district, but it's open right opposite the Chinese temple in Chinatown in Amsterdam, north of Amsterdam. I think that's what they call this place. Sure. But yeah, I'll try and put the information in on the screen somewhere here. But it was really good. The meal was good. Oh, the shrimp dumplings were so good. Oh. I think what I have enjoyed about this trip so far is the food, guys. The food was good, and the fish that I bought also was good. I did get some groceries as I showed you guys, but it was really good, and it's very simple, and our layover was like 20 something hours, so it's a good amount of time for you to do stuff. Even if you want to do like actual touristy stuff, you can. Next time when I do come back though, I do want to go on a ride on the boats in the canals and stuff like that. Definitely want to go on the water for sure. I do want to do that. Gotta do that. But beyond that, it's been great. It was good. So I'm just gonna check out. I'll see you guys when I get back to Seattle.
Look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams. We all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe?